Hey guys, this is my video response for Joe the Horror Man. A few days ago he did a DVD cover art comparison for his copies of Re-Animator, and I was thinking about the film today, and I started thinking about the first time I watched the film on VHS. So it inspired me to break out my cam here and do a response video. This is the initial release from Elite, that I think it was released back in 1998. And then this is the Millennium Edition, which I think was released in like 2002 or whatever. I mainly really want to talk about this edition here. Actually, both of them really, and the VHS tape. But this release here is non-anamorphic, but it does contain one thing that the other releases don't, which is a trailer commentary from the cast and crew. And at the end of the trailer, Barbara Crampton does a scream when they show the title Re-Animator. But what I wanted to talk about was the initial video release. Originally, back in '86, when it was released on video, it was released on two versions. An R-rated version and an unrated version. The unrated version, which is these two here, ran to 85 minutes, whereas the R-rated version ran 95 minutes. And in fact, on the back of this release here, it even says here, over 20 minutes of additional R-rated footage. So basically, the deleted scenes on this release were actually incorporated in the film. To tell you the truth, I really wish that they would have done something similar to what Anchor Bay did with the Halloween, by doing like a TV version. Like had they incorporated the scenes from the R-rated version into the unrated version. Because even though the R-rated version lacks a lot of the gore, and it's also missing the scene where the severed head of Dr. Hill ends up between the legs of Barbara Crampton. The R-rated version is actually a better version of the movie. I'm going to talk about a couple of the scenes that I remember watching. Well, actually, you can see the scenes on the DVDs anyways, but the two most important scenes in the movie are near the beginning. Bruce Abbott and Barbara Crampton are having dinner with her father, who's the dean of the college, and Dr. Hill. And then, like, you can see that the dean really admires of Bruce Abbott's character. And then they take off and leave. And then after that, Dr. Hill hypnotizes the dean, and he tells him that he's the only man for his daughter, and to hate Bruce Abbott's character. So, you know, in the uncut version, he goes from liking him right away to not like him, and there's no explanation. Unless you watch the deleted scenes, you have no idea what's going on. Another scene that really should have been put back in the movie was a scene where Bruce Abbott's character walks in on Jeffrey Combs, and he's shooting up the reagent into a system because he doesn't like to sleep, and the reagent helps him stay awake, and that explains a lot of his behavior and how he's all over the place and erratic. When this release came out, originally I thought it was going to have both versions of the movie, and I was really disappointed when it didn't. And then Anchor Bay got the rights, a few years later, and then they just released, their standard uncut version too. I know Joe was mentioning that Anchor Bay is releasing a Blu-ray of this, and I think it's coming out sometime in the middle of September. And I really wish they would, try to do something and get in like that, at least that R-rated cut on there as well. I don't know, guys. Let me know what you guys think about the situation. If you've seen the R-rated version, what you think about it, if you like it better, or if you don't like it as much. I know it's missing like most of the gore, but it makes up for it with like story. The story is a little bit better in the R-rated version. Okay, guys. Thanks for watching. I'm going to put a link to the Horror Man's original video in the description, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.